Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. It is 9:09 a.m. Central Time, and today's date is October 29th, 2024. I just did a long form video, pretty much explaining the same thing I'm about to say. Only difference is I'm going to also do my relationship advice after I actually put out this invitation to the Peach Patch. Okay, I like to hit all corners. I like to do the pre-records. I like to go live. I like to do shorts and I like to do long form. So this is my pre-recorded video, and this video is focused on inviting all the Peach Patch who would like to have the opportunity to come up on my panel on this Friday, November 1st, 6 p.m. Central Time, live stream Red Cup. We have it every Friday. And I go live in the middle of the week sometime as well on a spell, just out the blue. But every Friday we bring our red cups, whatever you're drinking, water, wine, whiskey, juice, soda, whatever you like to drink. We come in, we talk our shit. And any and everybody is welcome to get on the panel. I can get up to 10 people, but I wouldn't like to have more than 2 or 3 at a time. And then we could switch them out. But anyway, like I said in the video I just posted, this is a call to action. You guys love to get there and sneak your comments and then you dip on out. You want to say what you want to say. And some of y'all do come back and tussle, but I have not really experienced that, not on a regular basis. Most of y'all just say what y'all say and think you did your big one and you run. Stop doing that. Stop putting that peach batch babble in people's comments. Come on up, get on the panel. There'll be a whole link inside the comments on the live. All you have to do is click on it. You do not have to show your face. But before you come up, make sure is your mic and your camera is accessible. Or else we're gonna have problems trying to get you on. But even though your camera and your mic will be accessible, you don't have to show your face. You could just mute it out. I know y'all not proud to be a peach patch, so we're not going to worry about that part. I don't always show myself, so it's not a big deal. But I am very excited. We had Carrie last week. She came up. It was very interesting. Y'all catch that live. And I even made some snippets on my shorts about it. So if you go watch my shorts, you might have to go down a week's worth of content and you'll see, you can clearly see that I was live. So that's how you'll know that's the actual video short. And it's only 15 seconds long. So I did about, what damn, all that noise outside. Shit. Anyway, y'all check that out when you get a chance. Just check out all my content, long form, short form. Get in the comments and give me some feedback, engage with me on those videos. If anybody got any requests for me to dance off a particular song, fine. If anybody got any topics y'all want to talk about this Friday, because we talk about other stuff. We always save peach for last. And that's what we're going to do this Friday, too. We're going to talk about other stuff first. Now, if Peach Patch happen to show up at 6 and they really ready to get it popping, then we'll just go on into it. But if not, we're just going to go ahead and talk about our trending topics or whatever's on our mind or how we feeling that day. Maybe somebody want to get up and tell a story. They've been thinking about their loved one that they lost, or they have a situation emotionally and they feel comfortable enough to talk about it. It just could be anything. Uh, there is no topic that we can't really discuss. It's just certain topics that, being that it's open for people to see and troll or whatever or complain about, we choose not to dig too deep in it. That's why I have access to Zoom for. Okay. So anyway, I got that out. This is a peach patch. Anybody want to get up and state your case? Explain to us why you feel the way y'all feel, why y'all feel like it's okay for her to do and say everything, and it's no problems at all. You see nothing wrong with it. But as soon as somebody who do see something wrong with it and got a difference of opinion speak out, we're wrong. That's the whole thing about it. That's what we want to get to. Y'all saying that she not wrong, but we are, and we don't get that. We could see if y'all say, well, we love her in spite of, yeah, she was wrong. She did go too far. She be stepping over the line so much, but that's cool with me. I like her anyway. But and then if you got a nerve to say that, you cannot tell somebody else, me or anybody else, that we're wrong. She can't have access to privilege to be able to do and say what she wants at anybody's expense, being disrespectful, hurting their feelings, or whatever the case may be. But yet, me and other channels or anybody walking down the street don't. That's like you being a bully. It don't work that way. If she can say and do what she want to say and do, especially when it comes to content creation, then so can we. But hey, maybe you got another way of breaking it down so it don't sound like no more babble. We tired of that peach patch babble. That shit got to stop. Y'all got to make it make sense. Y'all got to stop showing that y'all immature and not really experienced in life and know how to actually have a conversation or suffering from the same type of shit she's suffering from, whatever that may be. But with that being said, we're going to get on with this relationship advice because I spent 5 minutes about that. So just show up and show out. Pop up, pop out. Okay, I'm going to read the title. Y'all know how I do. If the title sounds interesting, I'll dig into the story. If not, I'm going to go and scroll until I find an interesting title. Y'all get in the comments now. Y'all got to engage with this. This ain't just about me saying what I say. I need y'all to engage and actually say how you feel about the story I read. That's how that work, y'all. Come on now, shit. Anyway, the first one says, my 29... Okay, they be wording the shit so crazy. They must be part of the Peach Patch. Be doing these stories too. Okay, my 29-year-old girlfriend wants a one-time free pass in case the opportunity arises. Any female perspective to help me understand. Okay, he's 20. Let me fix this because he wrote this shit stupid as hell. He got my, then it say 29 male girlfriend 28. Why not just say my girlfriend who is 20? I'm 20. I'm a 29-year-old male, and my girlfriend is 28. She wants a one-time. God damn, did y'all go to school? But that's what they saying, y'all. He's 29, his girlfriend 28. She wants a one-time free pass in case the opportunity arises. Any female perspective to help me understand. What does that understand? I don't even have to read this story, and I fucking refuse to. You got to be a fucking idiot if you don't understand that. Come on now, y'all. This is why some of y'all not ready to date. It ain't about being over 18 or over 21. I'm grown. I can do what I want to do. This is America. This is a free country. Do what you want to do. No, it's about you not being prepared to be doing whatever you think you're trying to do. And you shouldn't do it because not everybody that's 28, 29 is ready for a relationship. You can't even comprehend what she's saying. So why is you trying to put your weeder whacker in somebody? Why did you call yourself somebody's boyfriend? That's what I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to read that shit. That's stupid. Okay, let's move on. Dumbass shit. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend over his lack of emotional intelligence and misogynist attitude? I'm not going to read that shit either. I let with hot homeless. Oh, hell no. No, I'm not going to read that. Am I the asshole if I call my husband disgusted for making fun of my appearance? I'm not going to read that crybaby ass shit. Am I the asshole I offended my sisters while explaining why I didn't want children? How boring. How do I 22 give pleasure to my... You know what? This is what I'm talking about. You trying to get advice on how to give your boyfriend pleasure. That's your boyfriend. You 22 and he 23. So you trying to get advice from us on how you can please him. You shouldn't be in a relationship. You should have figured all that out first. So when I get in a relationship and when I get with such, I've been watching, I've been checking her out, I've been checking them out. But before I even approach, I want to make sure I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? And get to talk to them. I can be able to ask them questions about what they like and say what y'all don't get it. Y'all be doing shit ass backwards. I'm not reading that shit. Okay, let's keep it going, y'all. We ain't got time for that shit. We got shit to do. Husband was not properly watching our 3-year-old. Sounds about right. Move the fuck on. My 28 boyfriend, 36, makes me feel bad about my body. Oh, well, get over it. Shit. Let's move on. That got some dumb comments, advice today. These stories ain't shit. Am I the asshole for not wanting to share my lottery with my siblings and now my family's fears from me? Oh, you know what's right or wrong. Move the fuck on. Y'all dumb. Should never gave you motherfucking social media. Give you the right to type. You need to have licenses now to even get in these comments. Damn. Am I the asshole for leaving before dinner because my mom didn't cook anything my wife can eat? Oh, Lord. Y'all just running out of stories and shit. Y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Found my husband ready to count discover something awful. It better be awful, too, if I read this story. And this title like that. Okay, let me read it again. Then I'm going to read the story. Found my husband's Reddit account and discovered something awful. I knew he used Reddit before, but I never knew his account. But recently I found a post that was oddly similar to our own life. A lot of details were changed, like names and ages. However, so I went through the post history and realized it was actually my husband. In the post, he talked about how his family really feels about me. They spread vicious lies about me. I won't get into the nature of the lies for privacy reasons, but they are awful and I've been spiraling the past couple of days. This post was made months ago and my husband has never said anything to me about it. His family still act nice around me, and no one will ever think they think so negatively of me. I think my husband is avoiding telling me he thinks he's protecting me, but I want to talk to him about it. I'm not sure what's real and what's not since so many details have been changed. I feel that the situation could actually be worse than he's making it out to be in the post. How can I bring it up without mentioning that I found his Reddit account? I'm sorry, I read that bullshit, y'all. That's some bullshit. Let's move back. It's got to be something here. I'm either asshole for signing out all of my devices and deleting my SIL's next account that I pay for every month. Oh Lord, I'm about to give up, y'all. I'm gonna gotta go through a couple more. But I don't find nothing in shit. Oh well. How do I get strong enough to escape if a man is on top of me? What? You better take some damn taekwondo fucking classes on how to protect yourself. So you know how to knee somebody and jab them in the eye and bite their nose. I'm not finna read that. What does attract men? You know what? Sit your ass down, 24-year-old woman. Don't even know what a man's attracted to at 24. I've been leaving negative reviews for my partner's restaurant. I'm done. I'm freaking done. I am freaking done. Mm-mm-mm. I'm gonna go and read it. My partner, 25, is the manager of a small barbecue place that's a staple of our small town. She's worked there for 2 years and has had to deal with a slew of stupid decisions from the owners in that time. It was always the typical mistake that owners who don't actually work make ordering trucks wrong, telling cooks the wrong way to cook the food, but nothing truly terrible until a week ago. That was when they hired a new male server who, right off the bat, was making all the servers who uncomfortable. What? After my girlfriend took a 2 second to Google the guy, we found out he's currently facing multiple charges of unlawful contact with a minor and who was just recently released from jail for domestic violence. When my girlfriend brought these concerns to the owner told her that he was their son's best friend and that they won't be firing him. Jump to the day where they tried to fire a host who complained about him. This pissed me off so much I left reviews on Google and Yelp linking to his criminal record and calling out ownership for protecting him. I doubt I made a difference, but it's nice to know that someone curious about the place will see that first. Well, I think that's a good thing you did. That's a kind of a funny story, you know. Not what that person was locked up for. That's terrible that they would do that. And I understand second chances, but you got to show that, oh, even though I found out about your past, I never would have known because you seem like a nice person and you quiet and you helpful and you on time, you dependable, reliable. So maybe you did change. You maybe you are, you're getting help. You actually go to therapy every week, that sort of thing. But if that person coming out and you could just smell the stench on it, and it's like they still look like they doing that, and they not the nicest person and not doing the job right, blah blah blah, all that shit. Okay, let me see if I can find one more. I'm leaving my boyfriend after he drunkenly confessed something to me last night. All right, let's read this one, this last one right here. My boyfriend and I both have been together for 2 years now. Before that, we were both married and got cheated on by our spouses. We were introduced to each other through mutual friends and thought we would get along since we were through the same thing. Oh, excuse me. Whew. I have told everyone us meeting that night was the greatest blessing because he came into my life at a very dark point in my life. That kind of sound like me and Tony. Oh my goodness. Anyway, in the past 2 years, we moved to a new town, started new jobs, and bought a house. I travel for work and he works 90 hours a week, so we both have no desire to have kids. I have a brother, 31, who has been with a woman since 2020. They were supposed to get married, but called it off in 2022. Since then, they have been on and off together and really don't have a great relationship. That wasn't until November when his girlfriend found out she was pregnant and they decided to get serious. They bought a house and have been going to couples therapy. Their relationship seems to be working out now since they had that baby. They decided to host a 4th of July party at their house. I attended with my boyfriend. I spent most of the night helping with cooking and helping my brother's girlfriend set up and watching my niece. Like every 4th of July party, there's people getting way too drunk and starting to act up. Once mostly everyone had left, my boyfriend and me, brother and his girlfriend, and a couple of friends were sitting by the fire having a few drinks. My boyfriend had a few too many drinks and was starting to act drunk. He started telling random stories, and after a few random stories, he says, brother's girlfriend name. Remember when he used to hook up last year? What? My brother's girlfriend looked at him in shock and starts apologizing to me. I just sat there in silence before leaving immediately after I got the text from his girlfriend. My boyfriend and brother all trying to fix things and saying he didn't mean to tell me. His girlfriend texts me the story and says that they hooked up for a couple of months while I was working in another state and she was broken up with my brother. I haven't replied to anyone's text, just spent the morning packing all my stuff from the house and leaving with the car and the truck I brought to him. I already feel so much happier knowing that what he did to me and now that he's gone. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that, y'all. But yeah, I mean, what else was there to do? See, that's what I like about alcohol. You have no inhibitions. And when a person say only difference between being sober and was saying that if you were sober, if you bold enough or courageous enough, the difference is most people when they're sober, they feel the same way. They think that same shit sober, but they just the alcohol, by them not having alcohol in them, they have a little couth and they have the discipline not to say it. They have control. They can see clearer, they can make better decisions. But once you get too much alcohol or drugs in your system, you're gonna say how you really feel. That's gonna really come out. So people can suppress that shit when they sober. They can put on their representative and act fake and phony. Hi, how are you? All the time. It's like, I don't give a fuck about you. Just talk about you like a dog. And as soon as you walked up, that smile came really hard. And hey, so good to see you. So that's what I like about it. I know where a person stands. But what I don't like about being around an alcoholic like Tony, it's gotten much better. I'm telling you. But when in the beginning, before I knew he was a drunk like that, and next thing you know, it's like every weekend it was a fight. Every weekend we had to argue. And then it was like things couldn't be quiet. Things couldn't be normal. He had to have something. Something he had to cry about something, complain about something, whether it had something to do with me or not. And me being the type person I am, I'm not gonna pacify and sugarcoat shit for him. Every time he come looking, I've noticed a pattern. Like every weekend, somebody died that he was in the war. That he allegedly was in the army when some war he fought. I don't know what war it was. Yeah, he ain't but 54 years old, so I don't know if he's talking about Desert Storm or what the hell he's talking about. But every week for like 3-4 weeks, every weekend in the kitchen, we drinking and sipping and playing cards, and he crying about somebody. I mean, tears crying. I'm like, after like the second week, I was like, now goddamn, now shit, what you expect? They went back, did they get hit by a car? Somebody shot them. No, they went back over there and this happened. I believe he's lying to this day now, but at first, I don't know. I don't know nothing about that shit. I'm like, well, I didn't have no sympathy for his ass. He crying about that shit. You crying about somebody who took made the decision and went on over there knowing that that could happen to them. So they did what they wanted to do. They wanted to die for their country if it needed to be. They was willing to. You know what I'm saying? But we all promised we would never go back. All this old dumb shit. Anyway, y'all, thanks for listening. Get in the comments. I might pop up live at any time. Y'all know that. Look out for my new content. Hopefully, I'll be able to get my tired ass up and do something today. And then I'll see y'all Friday. Red Cup, Peach Patch. Hey, my rocks, y'all come through. Oh, no, yeah, don't forget. I also did a video and I also did a community wall that I asked y'all who's interested in doing exercise. All you got to do is become a member. This is for members only. Because what we'll do is anybody that's paying a membership, don't matter what level you at, you will have access to the code and meet starting November 15th, once a week on Zoom to do these exercises. We're going to do them for 4 to 6 weeks, 1 day a week. Not sure if it's going to be in the morning, not sure if it's going to be in the evening. We'll figure that out once we get to see who all wants to do it. I need at least 3 people to go for it. Okay. Now, people that's not members and you just want to do it, I'm going to, I have some already posted up. You can just look at those old ones and follow along. And I'm going to do them 1 to 2 times a month starting in November. And you guys can just do the pre-record or catch me live if I decide to go live. And you guys can catch those until you become a member. Now, once the 4 to 6 weeks is up and we done with those exercises, we'll take a break for about 2 weeks and we'll see where we at. If it's something that everybody liked, enjoyed, want to keep doing, you know what I'm saying? After we take a little week or two off, or do we just say, nah, nobody signed up for it and I'm not even to worry about it? You know what I'm saying? I'll just do it when I feel like doing it. This will be helping me. I'm not going to lie. If y'all do it, it's going to force me to do it, which is going to be healthy for me, especially with me doing dance content. I need to be exercising more. So you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching.